Hi, it's Amaranthine, you can call me Robin, and today we are exploring Vixx concepts. So yes, as we all know, Vixx are known as the kings of concepts, I should say, and I'm a little interested to know what that means. If you weren't with me last week, I checked out Vixx, a couple other music videos, including Chained Up, Walking, and Superhero, and loved all of them. And you know, Chained Up I feel was like one of those concept videos, and a lot of you were telling me in the comments what sort of concept it was, and I understood what kind of concept it was, believe me. I just didn't really say as much, but I got the gist. So yeah, I want to dive in deeper to their concepts, and I saw a comment saying they had like a sort of trilogy, so I'm interested to see what that's about. Someone explained it as like a Greek god-esque trilogy or conception. I don't know what that means, so I'm very excited to get to learn what that means. And so yeah, if you're new, I do a exploration series on my channel where I react to a group that I'm not all that familiar with over the span of 4 weeks, getting into them, going with your suggestions, and kind of becoming a fan and having you guys along with me on the journey. So with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for all the comments on the last video, and I love that some of you said that you did cry when you heard Walking, because honestly that song is so just heartfelt and touching, and like even as someone who's not a huge fan, I felt it, which I think says a lot. So anyways, this video is going to be pretty long. I'm going to be reacting to 3 music videos. Stay tuned for later. I will also be checking out Voodoo Doll because I am very interested in checking that out. And I wanted to put it separately since it does deal with some, I was told, content that not everybody may be comfortable with, because I am reacting to the original version, and I don't know what sort of content that would be. I think like gore, blood, not sure. So stay tuned for that later. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into Dynamite. Okay. Very interesting sound so far. Love the colors and the outfits. Wow. Love the outfits, actually. Okay. By the way, none of these, I don't think any of these videos have lyrics on them, so I'll check out the lyrics, just read through them separately and kind of give you my thoughts. Because so far I don't know how this correlates to like a Greek god conception thing. I guess I should pay more attention. I mean, concept aside, this is a great song. I love like the really saturated color in the video. Did he say I need a nap? I don't think he said that, but so he said I need a nap. That's a really good song. You know what? I just realized I didn't do like my extra research I usually do to learn to like cement all of their names. I'm usually pretty good with names, but I'm always really bad at connecting it with a face. I'm not really bad, but it takes me a while. So, still a little confused on some of the members, but we'll get there, I promise. How many of you are like a Robbie bias? I'm just curious. If you spend any time on my channel, you'll know that I am very weak for rappers, so. I'm really so confused about what's happening in this video though. And like, I'm not sure if the lyrics would help. Maybe they would, I'm just not sure what they're trying to give me. Oh, all the mannequins are broken. That's kind of terrifying. I was fine with them when they were together, but now they're all like, look like they've been exploded, like with dynamite perhaps? I'm not sure. Okay, doesn't that mean like that's like a... Is that like the abracadabra thing? The suri? Unsure. Let me go look at the lyrics. Okay, so some of the lyrics are like I just want to be with you, but like fate are keeping us apart, or like I was supposed to be the hero, but I become the villain. Even if I had bad intentions, girl, I want to steal you, so don't leave me. And then abracadabra, make this dream come true, all mine. Abracadabra, make her mind go back. Okay, let's continue and maybe the mystery will unravel a bit. So let's go ahead with fantasy. Okay, I just read the description for this video really quickly, and there's a bit of context in the actual description, but more importantly, Keone Madrid choreographed this video. I literally love them so much, so that's awesome. Okay, let's get into fantasy. I've done a little bit of research, I kind of understand. So I'm gonna just read this little description so you guys can tell that I read it. So the project is under the name Kur, which in Greek means fate and ruin. There'll be some epic story based on these keywords. Last album took god of rivalry, competition, and jealousy in Greek myth as a motif, and talks about a man who failed to win a love competition and his emotions through vivid colors. Okay, and then it kind of says this motif, but I think I'll wait to read it until after, but I will read it, and I will read it in the video so you guys know. This is probably going to be a very long video. I apologize in advance. Guys, literally you're playing the Fifth Sonata by Beethoven. Is it by Beethoven? I think it's by Beethoven. It's literally one of my favorite songs playing the piano. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. But this is a good start. Oh my god, they're using it in the song. Oh, hold on, I need to shut up. They're literally using the... Oh my god, hold on, volume. Oh my god, that was amazing. The fact that they were using this symphony in like the beginning of the music video. That's so awesome. I love that. Ooh, this song is good. Love the visual too. How have I never seen this before? I'm like getting upset. Also, this video was uploaded on my birthday. August 14th, coming up soon, guys. Leo season. I'll shut up now. Oh my god, I love the fact they're using that throughout the whole song. Okay, so a lot of like, I understand like a little bit of Korean. So they keep saying like, I get it, now I understand. Because I still don't have captions, I will read the lyrics after. This song is amazing. Like, I'm a little overwhelmed at how great this song is. Is that an earring? I love the little choreo. Ooh, I love that really harsh, like, lighting color there. Lighting change. Color change. I'm too overwhelmed by the songs. I love this song. Love the choreo too. I just want to say that was unnecessary, Robbie. That's all. Oh, masks. Oh my god. Would you guys be terribly mad at me if I rewatched it? I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. Or I might just leave it in. I don't know. But I'm gonna rewatch it, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna watch it. Okay. Let's replay. I was totally just not expecting Beethoven's Fifth Symphony to be in the song, and the fact they used it throughout the whole song, the little piano player in me is bawling. Anyways, okay, let's go back. That song, guys, I love like dramatic, sort of theatrical songs like this, and the fact that they're using like a really, first of all, I just really want to point out that the song was released on my birthday in 2016. Like, it was made for me, clearly, because I love everything about it. It's so dramatic and just theatrical, and the fact they use such like a well-known music piece, which is one of my favorites, by the way, in this song is just amazing. The song is amazing. So now I'm gonna check out the lyric video. Editing this is gonna be a mess, but I will power through it. But I'm gonna go check out the lyrics. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling from the lyrics that it's kind of like, and I could be wrong, I'm not sure. To me, it feels like this person that they're, you know, being, in the last video, last song, lost the person that they love, or like they, you know, turned into like a bad person, an evil person, when they were supposed to be an angel, and then the interest, the love interest, walked away from them. And in this one, it's kind of like, it's almost like it's just a fantasy that they can be together again, but they're like clinging to this fantasy that like, maybe if I'm just like a little bit better, maybe if I do something different, like I can fulfill that dream and live in that fantasy, but I know that it's just a fantasy and that I can't have it, is sort of the vibe I'm getting. I'm gonna read the little synopsis on the music video. Okay, so this one's about Hades, or this like album is called Hades, and it's God of the Underworld, which definitely get that from the music video. And it's talking about the man going to the underworld to make a love potion so that he can make the girl fall for him. Vixx will upgrade their matched identity concept duel through this dark concept album. So Thorn Bush is the key item. It represents a rule that in the underworld you must bleed in order to make a love potion, which explains that anyone who goes through this process gets the evil eye on the back of one's hand. I saw that a couple times. And then Thorn Bush appears in the music video, photos, etc. as a symbol for the album. Okay. That's a weird concept because I've seen that in a lot of other K-pop music videos. Like everyone's always touching like rose thorns, and then like they bleed, and then the blood, and it's just like a thing. Like it happened in like Twice as Fancy and a couple other videos. So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's check out the closer before this video turns into 40 minutes long, and I'll give my final thoughts. Okay, this one doesn't have like a nice synopsis for me, so I'll just get into the music video and then check out the lyrics. Okay, so in the last music video they made a love potion to get the woman to come back to them. So I wonder if it worked. This is really cool. Ooh, I like the song too. They did all this in like the same year, or like the span of a year, I think. Crazy. Video was shot so strangely. Where's the song going? Ooh, okay. I love whoever their costume designer is. Like, they have really amazing outfits. Which is important for like a concept-based thing, because you kind of need to sell the concept. That was so good. It's like very R&B compared to the last two songs. Last one was very like theatrical, dramatic. First one was very pop. A lot more rap in this song too. I'm like trying to understand why they're all frozen like this. Like, what are they doing? That's bad. Oh, transition was nice though. Okay, this is definitely one of the songs where I really need to read the lyrics, so I would definitely do that. Because I'm not getting how it connects visually. Oh, is he drinking? Is he drinking something, or is he just drinking? He said love potion, so why is he drinking something? Oh, there goes a girl. Okay. Ravi has it, even though he's drinking the love potion. Okay. Okay, but now Leo's running with her. Why is he the only one that's not frozen? You do not need to do all that with the hand. That's... Anyways, the lyrics. Okay, so a lot of the lyrics have like stuck in time, let me control you. There's some stuff like I'm the winner who will take you, don't need to be introduced, close your eyes for a while, and touch some part of me with your hands. Okay. And then I'll control everything, you day and night, every day, nobody can be mixed with your mind. So, I wish I could say that I understand this, but I don't. I'm not... I mean, at this point, it just seems like it's an obsession. It almost like is giving the feeling that like this person has kidnapped this woman and holding her against her will and like trying to force her to love him. And I don't know if that's what's actually happening, or like if I'm just completely reading it wrong, but that's kind of the feeling it's giving me. Like, I'll control you every day, like you'll be stuck in time with me, we'll push everyone else away, like it'll just be you and me. It's kind of like this really unhealthy obsession that's developed. And interesting enough, I think it's very weird that Ravi was drinking something, like after the last music video with like the whole potion thing. Because it almost feels like the guys are the ones that drank the potion, because the girl still doesn't really want to be with the male in the situation. From what I'm reading, it kind of seems like the guy like accidentally drank the potion and now is like just so in love with her. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. I would love some explanations down in the comments. I'll definitely be reading through all of them. So yeah, that was my exploration into the concepts. Now let me just give like a sort of brief wrap up. Okay, so it goes without saying that out of Dynamite, Fantasy, and the closer, my favorite song is definitely Fantasy. So far that's like my favorite song, music video, and concept that I've seen by them. I loved everything about that video, so much that I watched it twice, which does not happen often on my channel. So yeah, definitely Fantasy is a really, really, really good song. But I love like the, I actually am a huge fan of concepts, which is why I thought I would like Vixx, and like why am I taking so long to get into them. And I love when concepts are done, you know, right, and like, I don't know, this trilogy was really, really good and I really enjoy it. Some of it was a little hard to understand, but like the gist of it was like really good. And I like that it was like a trilogy, and it like it kind of felt like a descent into madness, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, I really like that, and the fact they use like Greek gods, I always love that. Classic. I kind of wish that the other videos were more similar to Fantasy, but I know like each video had like its own theme that it was going with, and like Fantasy was more of like the darker part of the theme, while Dynamite was like, you know, the happier start of the relationship, and then Fantasy is like the darkest part, and then Closer is kind of just like off the rails. So I definitely like that aspect of it. I don't know, I just wish that like in some of the cases it was like communicated more through video, and like if you guys have like, if there are any, I won't react to it on the channel probably, but if there are any like videos, like explanations, like theories about the trilogy to kind of like explain what each like thing meant, because I feel like a lot of it was like very like metaphor driven, and so like when you have a lot of visual metaphor, sometimes it doesn't, like, if I don't know what you're referencing, I don't know what the metaphor is, so it kind of like just flies over my head. So that could honestly be entirely my fault, I don't know. It is late when I'm recording this, very late, so that could be just my fault, I don't know. But if you know any videos like that, please link them down below. I'll probably search myself too, but let me know if there are any like what your favorites are for that. But yeah, this series was really, really good. Thank you so much for recommending it. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. This is a really good sort of look into the concept. I know they have a lot more concepts than this. I just thought like the trilogy aspect of it was interesting, because it's not often that there's like, you know, a continuing concept that's so visual and like goes through everything. Like a lot of groups have like a concept like with like titles of the album and like the sort of topic of the album, but like they don't always go like tell the story through the video, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is really cool. Thank you guys so much for suggesting this. I'm gonna end this video now before it gets too long, which it already is. So thanks for watching, if you're still with me. So I just wanted to say that next week I will probably be reacting to dance practices, so let me know what dance practices you want me to see. Link them down below and keep recommending stuff, and I will be sure to get to it. But yeah, so that's happening next week. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like the video, subscribe for more. We will be back with Vixx next week, and until then, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.